Good morning, student. Today I will explain and I will show you the instruction how to do for homework number 4, assignment number 4. First of all, you need to open sheets. You need to open the file. First of all, you need to open the sheet 615. Open the page 615 right here on the corner, right here. So when you open this sheet 615, you can see home page like this. I have this homework. I have 2 parts. This homework I have 2 parts. This one is part A, and lower down is part B. Hope you can see that. So in the part A, the given we have is the roof length with dimension on there. You can see that the width from the roof and the length from the roof. They show the number right here. After that, they show you 2 orthographic elevation. This is 1, this is 2. This one is you look straight to the building right here, and this one is you look from this side. So they give you roof length, they give you elevation, side elevation, and they ask you to stand here at the corner to look at the building. So when you stand here, you can see this side, and also you can see this side. Okay, so you can draw in the paper A11 and use the scale 316 to draw that 316. You turn the scale to 316 here, and after that you use the units for 316. You measure all of them. This is 316, and you use the scale to measure the one you draw. For example, it starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The unit is feet, so that's why you can draw by this one, 316. Okay, so now I show you how to do for the part A. After that, I continue with part B. Before I do that, I need you to read the information right here and the dimension they give you right here to start to look at the roof length first, and after that start you can thinking you stand right here and you look at the building on 2 sides. That means 2-point perspective. You look at this side and you look at this side. So you need to draw. You stay here, you draw this side and this side in one picture. I mean in one drawing. And this is the one they give you more information about dimension, which one on the wall, window, and this is the door and how slope from the roof. If you look at the roof one, you see this part is the first roof is this one. 2 feet right here, that means the flat roof. This is flat, this is flat. After that, they go up here with here for the slope roof like this. You can do project line to draw all of them like this. But before you this is homework number 2. And this is the flat again. It is 2 feet, similar with this one. So symmetrics. The roof one, the ridge one right here is the top high. It's right there. After that, it's slope down. Slope down to this way, so you have this way. Slope down this way, you have this way. And after that, flat right here, 2 feet. This is the flat one. The flat one. After that, in the second roof, they have the distance right here is 12 inches between the first roof and the second roof. The second roof, you can see that this is not the ridge point, this is the lowest point. So it's right here. That's the second roof. And it will up in the end. So you can see that up to the end, up to the end. So elevation maximum is 12 feet 6 for the top roof in the back side, and after that the top from the first roof is 11 feet 5. So you need to draw that. This is the door, double door. You see that's the double door, but you see that the distance right here is 2 feet 6. That means the door is right here. It pop in to 2 feet 6. So the door right here, not in the same level with the wall. So you can see in orthographic, you look at straight 90 degree. So that's why you see double door look like on the wall. But this one is not on the wall. They in 2 feet 6 inside. Not the same way with the the wall is inside. So right now you stand right here and you draw this one. First of all, I need you to draw the horizontal line. This one, horizontal line. I put that's number one, horizontal line. After that, you in the center, you draw the vertical line. I put this one a vertical line. You can see that. This is vertical. Number two, perpendicular with horizontal. After that, you create the angle line. This is the angle line. How much for the angle? It's around 30 to 35 degrees. And you draw the angle line like this. Same thing with the other side. You draw the angle line like this. Same angle, 30, 35. Okay. And next step, you need to measure the distance. This line, vertical line, we call that measuring line. Measuring dimension line. So you can put the dimension line right here. I select the 0 right here from the crown level or from the finish level. You start up to 12 feet 6 and you mark the line over there on the point. After that, you measure from 0 to 7 feet 6. The reason I select this one, because I know that's the elevation maximum is 12 feet 6 on the top, second top roof. So that's why I select 12 feet 6. And after that, they drop 5 feet. So from the flat roof right here, if you look at the elevation, it have 12 feet 6, subtract for 5 feet. So if you say right here, it's around 7 feet 6. That's the reason I select on vertical here a 7 feet 6 and 12 feet 6. Okay. When you do create for the basic line like this, you continue with that by draw the line. Continue with the line. Okay, so for example, this one, that continue with what you did. Okay. After you create horizontal line, vertical line, and the dimension 7 feet 6 and 12 feet 6, you need to draw the line parallel with the angle line right here. Same thing with the other side. You start to draw the line parallel with the angle line. Okay. And after that, you continue. If from here, you look at 0 point right here. If you go with on of the point on this line, angle line, it is 0. 0, 0, 0, 0. I mean, it's the same elevation. Okay. Same thing with this one. If you start 0 right here, on of the point in this line, angle line, is a 0. For example, it is 0, 0, 0. 0 feet, 0 inches. That means on the ground plane or the finish plane. Now from here, you go straight up to 7 feet 6. I usually use the triangle when I draw. So that's why I put this on the horizontal and I draw perpendicular line from the point 0 right here up to 7 feet. And I stop right there. One more time, you use the scale 3/16 and you measure from 0 to 7/6. I use 6 right here and 7 right there. After that, I use the divide from 6 inches. So half of this one, you can see many lines right here. Each of them is 1 inches. So I mark right here A6. It between them is 7. 7 feet 6, and I mark a point right there. Connect with this one. We have the wall in front of us, and this is the wall in the side of us. So now, if you look at this one, you see the gap right here, 12 inches. That means if you look at 3 here, the gap right here, the gap right there. When you stay here, you look, you can see this one, the wall right here is 17 feet because I added on 8 feet 6 plus 8 feet 6, so this is 17 feet. And because this one is parallel with that one, so this is 17 feet also. After that, I got 2 feet from here. From the roof, you come to 2 feet. So now, it's right here. You see that on this one is 17 feet. From 0, I measure to here 17 feet, and I get up on 7 feet 6 for this one. From here, you go to 2 feet because it's the flat roof, and you go the line parallel with this one. Every time when you draw the line on this side, you need to go like this, parallel. Okay, so this side, for example, right here, you see this one, I create the parallel because the distance is the same, 7 feet 6, so this is 0.76 like this. And if I up more, you see that it is 12 feet 6, so if I draw the line from here parallel with this one, I got 7 feet 6 right here. If I move up to 12 feet 6 point and I go this line parallel with this one, you have 17 feet 6 right there. And I drop down perpendicular. That means I use this one to do like this, perpendicular with horizontal line. Draw the line. The distance 8 feet 6, draw the line. And the gap, draw the line. You look at this. When you stay here, from here to here, is 12 feet. From here to here, 12 feet. So I stop right here, mark up. After that, this one, the gap is 12 inches. I go 12 inches and I do another point right here. I straight off this one. After you go this one is the low roof, it's right here. And after that I go with this one. The gap between them is 12. So I go 12 right here. I continue with that at this point. And this point belongs to second roof, so it is 12 feet 6. It's high 12 feet 6 right here. So I draw 12 feet 6. The line is parallel with the angle line. And then this one is 8 feet 6 because the width from the roof is 8 feet 6. 8 feet 6 here, and of course 8 feet 6 right here also. The distance. So I draw 8 feet 6 right here. Up right there. Okay? So right now you create the wall inside here and inside here. Right now you have 2 point perspective on the left side and on the right side because you stay in the angle. Look at the building. You not stay here to look straight. You're not here, but you're in here. You look for both sides from the building. So right now you see this wall and this wall, and you create it already. Okay. Continue with that. We create more thing on the roof one. Okay. So after you do everything here with the straight wall, the pink color, you continue with the roof one. So now if you look at this one, this is the highest point from the second roof. That's the highest point right here. So this is the second roof. And you remember I told you the second roof is sloped down to the center. So you have like this. So this is the point, right? So before we do that, we need to create this one first. On the first wall, 6 feet 7, you go this one by the dash one. And after that, you go with the center point. So you look at this one. Center point right here. This is 8 feet 6, 8 feet 6. So you have 17 feet and you drop this one 8 feet 6. You go straight up. With the triangle, you go to straight up line. From here to here, 17. I take half, that means 17, 8 feet 6 right here. And I draw straight up line. After that, I measure 11 feet 5. You look at this one, 11 feet 5. From the top roof right here, that means the roof right here. The ridge right here is 11 feet 5. So I take that point from the top one. I measure from here to here, 7 feet 5. I stop right there. After that, you remember on the roof one, they have the flat roof from the eaving to 2 feet. Same thing with this one, 2 feet right here. And after that, they slope up. So we draw this one. You measure from here to here, 2 feet. And you stop. After that, you draw the line parallel with the angle line in here. You do the same thing with this one. You measure from 2 feet and point right there. And after that, draw the line parallel with this one. Every time when you do the line and parallel like this, and after that, you go this one. It should be parallel with this line. So like this. Okay. So now, in this one, you create the roof one and you connect with the flat one. You connect with this one and do a couple lines in the center like this. On the window, you look at the window like before. I told you it's not in. This is the wall. This is the wall. The window is pop in. That means the window inside here. You measure from here to here 2 feet 6 and You mean you dot right there for the point. After that, you go straight. It is the center from the door. But the door inside here, not here. The door inside here. So you measure from here to here, 2 feet 6, and you go straight line. 2 feet 6, if you look at this one, it is 2 feet 6 right here. That means the door is not in the wall, it's inside 2 feet 6. It's right there. It's right there. So right now you measure 2 feet 6, stop, do the straight line. After that, this line, you connect the line parallel with this one. And you have the door, but the door inside. If you look at this one, the door is this one. The door is right there. Okay, the door. The door right there. The knob right here. You see that's the door. Okay? The door in there. This is the wall. This is the wall. Outside. This is the wall. And inside there is the door. Okay? So after you do this one, you continue with this one. On the top point, you go line. This line parallel with the line angle right here because it's this side. The reason I tell you this one should be parallel with this one because you look at the roof length. This is the ridge one. This is the ridge one. The ridge one parallel with the flat roof, flat roof. This is the flat roof, right? And the flat roof is parallel with the angle line because you stay here, you look at this one. So the one you see is this side. So this one. And on of the line you see on there is parallel together. Same thing, you create this one from the roof one, 2 feet right here, go straight, and you measure 12 feet, stop. And do the line parallel with this one. So now, this one, you measure that is 12 feet. You put the point right here and you connect with this one. So basically you're done with the first elevation. Now, this one is a gap 12 inches. You keep going on. 12 inches is start from here and you're there. The reason you go back with it here, you see the gap right here. It come to the second flat. This is the flat roof and this is the first point from the flat roof. This is stop right there. The point connect between the flats and the slope roof is right there. And the gap is right there. So now you go back with this one. You see the gap right here. If you look at elevation, it starts from here, from the second flat roof, and it's there. Same thing, it's on parallel with this one. And you go straight with this one for stop at the end from right here. The end from right here. Okay? So this is the gap between the first roof and the second roof. The first one. Now the second one, you do very similar one. You measure from 12 feet 6. This is 12 feet 6. And you measure from 0. On of the point on the angle line is 0. So this is 0. You up to 12 feet 6 by 3/16 scale. 3/16 scale right here. And you measure from here to here, 12 right there. And 6, that means the gap 6 right here. So you have 12 feet 6, you point right there. Connect with the point you create before, you're done. The window and the door right here is here. You look at this. It's the side one. They give you the information from the window right there. So you follow that to draw this one. Remember, everything on here should be parallel. And you connect with this point to the second one. You see very line right here. That means the line I draw from the center. You look at that. The center point from the roof one is stop right here. I go the line right this. So to make the second roof. And the second roof, like I told you, the slope one is slope down to the center. So slope down to the center. You can see like this. The roof right here is slope down here, slope down here. So the highest point is right there. Lowest point is the center. You can see that. That's the second roof in the back side. So now, because I see the second, the center point right here, so I go the line right here, and I know that the slope from the second roof is right there, and I connect all of them together. So now, if you look at this, that's you done for part A. I need you to do dimension right here. Same right this. When you draw, you dimension right here. right? So now I need you to put the dimension right here. And you look at the number right here for you in the order you can follow to instruction, and you draw a whole of them for a symbol. The first one you need to draw a horizontal line. Second one vertical line, I put number 2. Angle line is number 3. You continue with that's number 4, we straight up like I showed you before with the pink color. And number 5 is something you create a line parallel with the angle line on the right side. You see, that's number 5. Number 6 is you do the slope one, the slope roof, flat first, slope, slope, flat. And you can see this one. I put number 6 for on of the line you need to measure. Now with the window and the door, I need you go with the information right here. For example, they have 12 inches gap. You need to follow 12 inches gap and draw the window. The window, same thing. You the dimension right here to draw this one. Okay, dimension they give you like 18, 2 feet, 18, and after that you draw the window. How high from that, how big from the window, you need to follow the information right here. Okay, so basically this one you need to use the scale 316 to draw that. Use the scale 316 to draw that, and everything else you create this one step by step, horizontal, vertical, angle line, and after that the straight up line. Draw this one first for the wall. If you're interested, you can draw this one first. I mean, you can start everything you like, you're familiar with, and you do that. And the roof one, like step by step, I show you everything right here. And the first roof is sloped like this. This is the highest point. This is the highest point from the first roof, and after that, flat one, flat at 2 feet. So slope right here at 2, from here to here 2 is flat. Same thing with this side. The second roof is go down in the center. This one is the second roof. So this is the second roof is low down. I show by arrow right there. So you can see that this is up, down. But this one go different way. Okay. So basically the homework look like this. The homework look like this, and like before, if some people, this is the one. Before you go with this one, is this one. I mean, it's so step by step, so you can follow that. After you create this one, you create this one, the flat roof. Okay, dimension like this. When you do dimension, careful. You look at the light line, the light line. I put it right here. That means on of them should be parallel. The on of the point from the angle line, it is 0, and you can create like this when you draw on the floor. Okay, dimension right here. You look at this. I have pencil to do the line before I start with construction line right here. Okay, this is step by step. Just do like mark on the measuring dimension line for the elevation. For example, I cross this one, and I usually use the scale 316 here, 316, and after that I use the triangle. The triangle, you can get the triangle everywhere on our supply or in the bookstore. And when I do the vertical line, it should be straight with the horizontal. Draw this one, draw the door, see like this. Same thing with this side. Okay, and I do this one. So now I need to see part A. After you do this one, you need to finish more the window. The window right here with the dimension they give you. Dimension I mean they give you on the drawing. I think this one. That dimension they give everything right here, so just follow that and to draw the window for the door. 7 feet wide, 7 feet wide, so that's why the center is 3 feet 6. So you see that I put it right here 3 feet 6 when I measure. On the point right here is 0. It looks like you put the point in the horizontal, it is 0. I put 0 right here. After that I create the line for the view, so that's why everything right here also 0. So when you measure something, remember that it is 0 and move up 36, something with the other one. Okay, I hope that you do very good, and I think some people met with me on last Tuesday, they know how to do because I showed them the way to do like this. Very simple because that time we didn't have much time, so we just show for this one for they can do. But basically you do the same. Horizontal first, vertical second, and after that angle line on number 3, and continue to do everything else like I show you. Okay, this is 16. So this one do 2 more, I mean on next Sunday. This one is part A only. Okay, this one is part A. That means this one. Part B, they give you 2. Okay, part B, they give you 2. Okay, in part B, they give you 2 drawing, elevation, orthographic. That means they look at this side, they look at this side, not the building, it's different building. From now, we start this. After you finish part A, you done. You need to start with part B. And part B, they give you some information in there. Okay, if you look at part B, they give you information right here. This is a different building, not the same building like this one. This is a different one. So that's why part B is start from here. It start from here and information right here. So the first of all, they need you create the roof plan for this building. The second one, they ask you to construct 30 degree, look like you done with the homework number 1. You draw the isometric drawing. That means you look both sides the same. So basically information right here, and they give you this one, you the same scale, 316. Right now they use, I think that's 1/4 to measure this one. But when you draw on your own, you need to do 316. So now if you look at this, that means detail from the door, the class front, the door right here, and after that the class door front, and you see this one is the hanger roof window and on of the class window. So basically they give you 2 elevation and they need you to draw the roof one. This is the side. Now I tell you a little bit about the roof one. First of all, the roof one should be the length like this, because they give you the length like this, so you create the length like this for the roof one. The second one, this is the width from the roof, because this is the length, and you look on the side, this is the width from the roof at the second one. So you can create the box for the roof. Now you look at this one, this is a slope one. From here to here, you measure every time you use the scale 1/16 to draw, right? So now if you draw the roof one, you measure from here to here, measure from here to here, you draw the box first, and after that you do the line, very line, drop down. You measure from here to here. That means measure from the slope roof to here. And you draw on the right one is one of the roof one is line. After that, the other line, you look at the slope here. Okay, so you can measure from here to here to draw the roof. After that, a little bit slope more. Continue with that, you draw this line on the roof line. And finally, this is the hanger right here. You look at this. This is the hang. So when you look at the side, you just see the height from this one, but it's the hang of roof like this. Window right here in this side, and on the front side you see the other window right this. So now if you turn, this is the slope roof, the top of the roof right here. After that they slope right here. They slope right there, right? After that they drop straight. You look at this straight, and it is straight. Another roof is another one, because when you look on the side, it should be the height from here, the height from here, height from there, and the top one. So they have 2 questions for part B. They ask you to contract the roof length first. After that, you do the view. This is the both sides, so you need to look at the view, look at that's one. Similar with this one, you look at the corner, and after that you look both sides from the building. Exactly like this one. But this one, they ask you to create the roof first, and after that you start the isometric drawing. Okay, so I will tell you this one. I will give you more information for this one instruction. However, I need you after you finish part A, you start to do part B first. And I try to do that maybe on the weekend. Okay, so that's why I try to do this part A, and after that I will start with that. Okay, that's it. See you next time. Thank you.